What's the most important thing to scrutinize in this stage that we're in of the portion of the week? What are the tablets of the covenant? Every person needs to come to a state in which he gets them on the tablets, meaning each personally. It's written in a different way. Every person has to be like Moshe, like Moses. You understand? It's truly like that. This quality which is called Moses. The revelation of the Creator to a person needs to be, and it needs to be so much so, just as it's described in the Torah, where the revelation of the Creator to Moshe, like in the Torah. So much so, yes. But for the time being, but as individuals, meaning I need to get to that revelation on my personal level, me, myself, or do we need to get to this as a society, as a group? No. In the connection with everyone, you get to all these states upon which it is written in the Torah. The Torah doesn't exist in one, it exists to the degree in which you gather these parts, these shattered parts of you. Well, and then Moshe doesn't come down from the mountain, and the people, and we see there's a big uprising amongst the people. And why is that? Because there's a disconnect between people's desires and the upper force, and from this immediately the ego awakens, the will to receive. And it can't live like that in the air. It needs to be connected either to the upper force or to the lower force. It has to be connected. It has to be connected to something. No, it's very nice. Yes, to be hanging in the air between heaven and earth. It's a terrible state. Yes. So Moshe then begins to come down from the mountain, and he sees that they're bowing down to the golden calf, and that it says they're hard-necked people. Yes, we can to imagine what people are made up. What are they made up of? This encampment and the Mount Sinai and the Creator and Moshe and from Aaron and from Joshua and from every part of the nation here, and from them all. And how does this happen? Meaning, how from his properties does this happen that his ego immediately awakens the moment there's a disconnect? The moment, let's say, he disconnects, let's say while we're talking, everyone's searching and trying to see how can I be connected to the upper force to reveal it, and then he corrects with his labor, with his efforts. He corrects it not by revealing or disclosing the same thing, but through those exertions, to those efforts, it happens. That's called the half a shekel. Yes, from those efforts. Yes, and when many times you try to discover the Creator, and he's not there, you despair and you say, well, what can I do? Probably something happened to him, meaning I don't have already the strength, the force to, or the ability to connect, and I probably need to get along on my own. So maybe I'll do, what's the main thing for me? The main thing for me is gold, is zahav. Today also, not dollars and this and that.